Hello. This video is going to be a little bit about graphing and some questions that you can ask while you do graphing activities. And again, I apologize that it's mirrored. I don't know how to fix that. Um, so this week's activity, well, first off, graphing is super important. Not only is it like, what do we do with the data that we have, or it also helps with counting. It helps with color recognition. It helps with being able to answer those like more or less and like viewing something and making sense out of it. So again, more or less, the same, and things like that. So this week's activity has to do with leaves because that's our theme. And so I sent home a bag. Again, everybody's bag is different. My 3 and early 4-year-olds, I didn't send as many leaves, and my 4 and 5-year-olds, the leaves, there might be a lot more. So what I would encourage, there's lots of different ways you can play this. You can have them dump out the bag. The first thing you can do is sort. So let's sort by color. What colors do we have? And then, make them put all the green leaves in one pile, all the yellow leaves in another, the red and orange. And then again, asking them questions about that, like, oh, which pile looks the biggest? If you could jump in the biggest pile, which color would that be? So again, talking about colors and always adding in that more or less and that fun element. And then say, okay, let's pick a color and see how many leaves you have. So for example, I started with this one. This is, what color is this? Red, okay? And you might tell them what the colors are down here and then color them in before, or have them color it in before. So there's my red leaf. And then I say, how many do I have? 1. So I would have them then put an X there and then put this leaf off to the side so it doesn't get back into the thing or back into the bag. Let's pick a different color, orange, and say, let's count those. And with these, sorry, I don't have enough magnets, but in kindergarten they do 10 frames, and so they would do 5 in a row, and then they would start another block of 5. So that's something that you could encourage to say, like, let's put them in a row. When we get to 5, let's start a new row. But if we had these laid out, this practices 1-to-1, so we'd say, count with me, or touch each one as we say each number. 1, 2, and one common thing that a lot of children do is they'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and be like, oh, wait, let's slow down. Counting is a slow thing, so we only say one number for each leaf. This is leaf's name number 1. This is 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 leaves, and then we say, so we need 4 X's, or color in 4 spaces. And so we count slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And once this is all filled out, so let's say I'm just going to make up numbers for time's sake. And again, maybe one of the days all you're doing is sorting the leaves, and one of the days you are doing the graphing activity. And so now once it's all finished, that's when you can ask all those other questions like, do you see any leaves that had the same amount? So they had the same amount colored in. These two, the red and the green, we had 1 each. And then we can talk about, which one do we have the most of? That means the column's going to have the most color in there. And they would say, oh, no. Oh, it's the yellow leaves, and so on and so forth. So there's so many activities. And then again, if you want to do this the next day, maybe remove a few leaves and then do another one. So it's like a brand new activity. Or if you had construction paper, you can add some depending on, you're like, oh, my child can count more than that. But again, this activity is so important. It has that 1-to-1. It has those counting skills. It talks about looking at data. It does colors. It does sorting. I mean, these things are so, so important, and they don't even realize they're doing all these things. But again, that's why I try to send home activities like this each week, and I hope that they're enjoying them.